Drivers, start your engines.
Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48W2 Buff here with the INORL 3M Truck Series Race 21 here out in the desert of Phoenix. Out of 22 races, 2 races to go in the championship. Who could get a win? On the pole here today will be Charles Sanford with Brendan Patterson outside pole, then Jacob Lawler, Richard Johnson, Sam Young, Jacob Sisko, Nicholas Guerrera, Brian James, Justin Muse, and David Jake Rogers. And that is your top 10 right there. And we're going to go green here at Phoenix, out in the desert. 49 laps here at Phoenix. Who will get a win? And maybe lock him up a championship like Jacob York, 77 point lead. I mean, if he got another win today, that would almost lock him up the championship. Charles Sanford already out to a good run. I already got through that perfectly fine. Gonna go 3 wide. Oh, Brendan Patterson coming back on the outside. They're 3 wide off the corner. Austin Ogo all the way down to the bottom. Someone hit the wall back here. But look at this racing. They ain't gonna last much longer. And, oh, the 32nd in points is in a 3 wide. That's not where he wants to be. And now we have a 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Nicholas Guerrera for the lead. 4 wide for the lead. That's not going to work. The 39 and 19 get together, but they keep it going. Here comes the 73 for the lead now. It's a drag race to the line. The 73 going to lead the lap. This is some crazy racing. 27 gets into the 19. The 9's on the apron. He's going to come back up the track. But they're keeping it going still. This is some crazy racing, folks. And we are still caution free. Oh, but the 7 gets up to the 97. And they save it again. This is some crazy racing. They're going to save it again. They're going to go 4 wide in the turn 1 again. They ain't going to last much longer. Oh, there they go. They save it again. They're going 4 wide through the corners and they're saving it. Oh, Wilhelm Schultz. 9th in points, and he's up on his roof, and that will end his points hopes. God, I'm off today. Oh, a lot of cars involved. William Duncan may have gotten involved. Daniel Larimore, Seth Cole, Jake Baskinger, Dylan White. And let's go through the field here. Wow, that was some very intense racing right there. Zachary Robinson, heavy damage. Mason Wood, 10th in points. Jacob York looks to have a little bit of some rear end damage, maybe. Jacob Strumpf, 3rd in points. No, yeah, 3rd in points. Jacob Strumpf damage. That is it right there. Here we come down for pit stops. We will take you to see what happened. Oh, this was a close call for Jacob York here. The 5 comes down into the 92, gets into the 4, and the 92 going to get actually a good amount of damage right there. And, oh, here comes the 33. The 02 and up and over the 5 goes right on almost to the windshield of the 86 there. And the 5 going to do a quick barrel roll here and going to stay on his roof. But that was a close call for Jacob York. He actually did get a good amount of damage. And then this part of the wreck down here. Let's see what happened. When they wrecked, there was actually a 2nd wreck up here. Jacob Strumpf gets loose, and Strumpf actually almost flipped. Here comes William Duncan, gonna get a nice little piece there. It's gonna hurt him. See what happened up here. What caused the 1st wreck actually? They just got loose. They wrecked up there, which they just got loose trying to miss it. Then here comes the 23 and almost up and over the 14 goes. Jacob York. Let's take an onboard here with Jacob York. Wait, how did Chris Rickenball get his damage actually? Chris Rickenball heavy damage. Oh, he hit somebody. Oh yeah, he's gonna nail the 84. Let's take an onboard here with the 92, and then we'll take you back to the green after a pretty big wreck here at Phoenix. was actually a pretty big wreck. Jacob York definitely did get a good amount of damage on his car, but keeps on going. And now we will take you back to the green here from Phoenix. And we are back with some new retired cars, the 08 and the 97. The 97 came out of pits in first place right when he came out of pits. Header blue, the 5 just retired, and then 29 might. The 68 of Leia Walker's the leader. Then we have Sam Young, Matt Wheeler, Justin Muse, and David Rochester's your top 5. Then it's Brendan Patterson, Kosanoski, Beth Beat, Richard Johnson, and Tony Blazer rounding up the top 10. And we are back to the green here at Phoenix. Some pretty exciting racing so far. Actually, there's some slight damage to the 68 on the side of that car, but it doesn't seem to be affecting Leia Walker. So Matt Wheeler for second. Gonna try to maybe take the lead here. Maybe get under the 68. Yes, he will. Gonna go too wide off the corner. Can the 68 get a run maybe? Drag race to the line, and ooh, that was a close one there. Leia Walker led that lap. It's coming down pit road. 02 coming down pit road. Oh, it looks like those front cars coming down pit road, and it looks like the 92 is a little bit off the pace here. Yeah, he is definitely off the pace. Tough luck here for Jacob York, your points leader. And they're getting on the high groove. That's not good, as some cars are coming back down the pit because they didn't pit on the first cycle of pit stops. Here comes Brendan Patterson for the lead under the 19 is Sam Young. Oh, and Tony Blazer coming out of pit road. Oh, thought he wrecked for a minute maybe, but he's just coming out of pit road. Gonna hold up Jacob Sisko there. Here comes the 68 back onto the inside of the 88. We are on lap 12 out of 49. And is caution out? Yes, caution is out. Brendan Patterson is your leader. Let's see. Oh, Peter London damage. He's a points contender. Beth Beat, Daniel Larimore, Jordan Ippolito up there in points. That looks like it. Like all the people, we will take it to see what happened. We are back. Looks like the two and the 01 make it 3 wide. 2 slides up into the 31, and hard lick for the 2. 31 gonna take a nice little hit there. Ooh, the 10 just misses it. There's Seth Cole getting a piece. There's Mason Wood, and there's 2 drivers right there. But let's take you an onboard here with the 2, then we'll take you back to the green flag here at Phoenix. And we'll take you back to the green flag here from Phoenix. We are back with one more retired car, which is Seth Cole. There is 33 cars left on the lead lap. The 14, 29, 02, 98, and 2 are all lap down. Leia Walker is your leader. Brendan Patterson second. Matt Wheeler third. Justin Muse fourth. David Rochester fifth. Sam Young sixth. Nick Warren seventh. Kosanoski eighth. Alex Jones 9th, and Richard Johnson rounding out the top 10. And we're back to the green here from Phoenix. And you really see how slow that 2 car is as he's holding up that whole inside line. And already we have the 88 going for the lead off of turn 2. And he will get it here as he has that favorite inside line. Let's look at this inside line getting held up here by the slow car of the 2. And oh, they almost wreck. William Duncan getting hit by the 82. He's going to drop to the high groove. And as it is a battle to get past this 2 car, which is holding up a lot of the field. Here comes the 27 on there. Man, there's going to be a wreck in a minute if they don't get past this 2 car. As you can see really how much slower the 2 car really is. They are flying by him. Oh. Someone hit the wall there, and we stop pit stops, and they're wrecking the 3 right in front of the 92, and the 92 of Jacob York getting more damage, along with the 2 of Peter London. And this is the race back to the line, the 59 versus the 68, and the 59 will lead back to the line. as... Oh, that may have just put the icing on the cake for Jacob York today. Drew Austin a lot of damage. I mean, Zachary Robinson has a lot of damage on the front of that car. We will take you to see what happened. 4 wide off this corner. The 3 gets into the 13. Here comes the 01, and this is actually a pretty good hit right here. Oh, that's actually going to leave a mark. Then down into the 23. Then he's spinning, and finally hits the 92 there right in front of Jake Rogers. 31 barely getting by. Let's see what happened to the 2 here to get that front damage. I think hit the 23. Yep, 23 came right in front of the 2 car. Let's take an on board here with the 3 and the 92 and the 2, and then we'll take you back to the green. Now an onboard here with the 92 of Jacob York. Your points leader having a tough day here at Phoenix. Now an onboard with the last person, Peter London, who had a tough week last week, and now another tough week here at Phoenix. Now I'll take you back to the green here from Phoenix. And we are back with some more retired cars, the 23 and the 3. David Rochester, your leader. Kyle Sonoski, second. Sam Young, third. Justin Muse, fourth. And Charles Jackson, fifth. And we're back to the green here at Phoenix, nearing halfway. David Rochester still looking for his first INORL Series victory in the 3 major series here in the INORL. Well, for my channel at least. But Kosnowski trying to chase him down, gonna get a run off the corner, maybe try the inside. We're gonna have a 3 wide back here with a couple lap cars. Is Jacob Strumpf still in the lead lap? No, he's not. He's having a tough day. They are just going crazy nuts. And you know who's really going to come out of this real well today? If he can stay out of the wreck, Brandon Bain will most likely get the points lead here if he can stay out of a wreck, which could really help him going into Homestead next week. And they're going to go 4 wide off the corner. No, they aren't. Just look at this craziness. Is caution out? Maybe out, or these are just slower cars. No, it is not. David Rochester trying to pull a crossover here on Kyle Sonoski. Going to go to the inside. Not too far behind them is Brandon Bain, with the help of Nick Warren, who's up there in points. Nick Warren going to make a 3 wide, shuffle Brandon Bain out of there into the middle. And Nick Warren going to go for second here. Here he is for second. Oh, someone got into the wall back here, which slowed up the rest of the field. Is there a wreck? No, there's not a wreck. Just... Oh, yes, caution is out. Somebody spun back here. Something happened. Let's race back to the line. Here comes Nicholas Guerrero for second, and his brother Jerry Guerrero for third. We're back, and I don't know what brought out the caution here. No idea what brought out the caution, actually. We will take you to see what happened. We are back. It looks like a 4 wide off turn 4 is just not the way to go today, but yet they keep doing it. The 29 hits the wall because he doesn't have any room. Actually, no. 98 comes down in the comes down right there. Had nowhere to go in the Leo Walker. Almost had it saved. I mean, they were close. They still hit the wall, but that was enough to bring out the caution right there. Yeah, that was enough to bring out the caution, I think. And something happened back here, and yep, Beth Beat brought out the caution by sliding up there. And we will take you back to the green flag here from Phoenix. We are back as the end of this race is getting nearer. Leia Walker's your leader after being slightly involved in that wreck. Sam Young second, Alex Jones third, Mason Wood fourth, Nick Warren fifth, Richard Johnson sixth, Nicholas Guerra seventh, David Rochester eighth, Matt Wheeler ninth, and Jerry Guerra 10th, and Brandon Bain fell back to 13th. Far ways for Brandon Bain. And already we have a battle for the lead, but the 6th is a lap down. Same with the 14, but they still seem to be up the pace, and they're trying to get their laps back. 14 trying to recover, but he's 2 laps down, so he has a ways to recover. Alex Jones is the first car actually going for the lead here with the help of Mason Wood and Nick Warren. They're going to go 3 wide off that corner. The 6 is trying to get one of his laps back, as he's only... Oh, there they wrecked the leader's wreck! But did they save it? Oh, nope, no, they didn't. Oh, and this is a bad wreck. Leia Walker, Justin Muse, William Duncan, Danielle Jones. Caution's out, race back to the line. It's going to be Nick Warren in that perfectly clean car, taking first. As that just took out a couple of the leaders right there. Brian James involved. He's a points contender, 7th in points. Looks like his points hopes are done. We will take it to see what happened. 4 wide off this corner, just not going to work for these guys. And they're going to get into each other. Out into the outside wall. A spin, 14 and 19 save it, but the 68 not too lucky. Going to get nailed by the... Oh! Justin Muse up into the air. Now to see that again. Couldn't slow up enough for the 68 that spun back in front of the field. There's a 73 and right into Daniel Jones. That car lifts off the ground. William Duncan going to get a piece of that. 82 going to spin. Same with the 2 and 60. Oh, then the 13 gets spun right here. Oh, he's trying to miss this wreck as he barely got by that. 31 gets into the inside part of his car and up and over into the grass he goes and around he goes. That's actually going to give him some damage in the rear part of the car. Keeps it off the wall but keeps going. But we will take you back to the green flag. Here from Phoenix has a lot of cars were taken out in that one. We are coming to the closing stages of this race. The 2, 73, 01, 68, and 4 have retired. The 60 has retired due to a tire issue. 22 cars left on the lead lap. David Rochester, your leader. Jerry Guerrero, second. Nick Warren, third. Nicholas Guerrero, fourth. And Dylan White, fifth. And Duncan, oh man, he's slow. And same with the 82. They're going to bypass him by a long shot. Here they come to the outside, but the 11 going to switch here. And there goes the whole inside line of lap cars, including Charles Sanford, who's going to be the leader now, with the help of Dylan White. Now he's going to try to pass the 92. He's still trying to work on getting his lap back, Jacob York. That 39 has a mirror full of the 18. And Charles Sanford looking to get his first truck win and become the second ever driver to win in all 3 series. And he's on a roll right now to get that win. Nice looking paint scheme right there. Pretty cool looking paint scheme. Dylan White not too far behind. Here comes David Rochester finally. Oh, and he's going to get in the 02 and just flat out turn the 02 and up into Nick Warren. Right in front of Kyle Sinoski and right in front of the whole field. Whole field did a pretty good job at slowing down fast enough. But these guys are still racing back to the line. Charles Sanford will lead us back to the line here. Wow. The lead lap car just basically taken out himself along with the lap car. Can't get much David Rochester there. I can't believe he just kind of did that, and he hurt himself big time, including Nick Warren. Not the smartest idea from David Rochester, but we will take it to see what happened with only a few to go here. Maybe David forgot to use his brakes here, but he came right into the O2 there and flat out taken out the O2 with Jake Baskinger, and he's going to hurt himself here and give him a good amount of damage. Down into Nick Warren, going to give him fender damage. Nick Warren right in front of Tyler Jones. Nick Warren going to get a heavy amount of damage there. And that's really going to hurt his chances. Holyfield does a nice job of slowing up. Oh, Brandon Bain did get a little piece of damage there. But we will take you back to the green here from Phoenix with only about 4 or 5 to go. We are back with some more retired cars. The O2 has retired. 21 cars left on the lead lap. Charles Sanford is your leader. Dylan White second. Charles Jackson third. Catherine Young fourth. And David Rochester fifth. And Charles Sanford has that 1 lap car in between them, which could help Charles Sanford, but Dylan White not going to give up this win to Sanford just yet. But he has to move quickly or he could become passed and maybe before caution flag comes out. But Charles Jackson is a man on a mission here, as he's going to come to the inside of the 39 off this corner. And here comes Charles Jackson for the race lead now. So we are still caution free. Oh, and Catherine Young looking to make it 3 wide, and she will for the lead. Catherine Young going for the lead now. But Charles Jackson trying to block. And will block. And these guys have flew away from the rest of the field. Brandon Bain trying everything he can to catch up in time, maybe get that win that he needs. And it is down to the wire here. We're still caution free, and hopefully it stays that way. Here comes Catherine Young into the back of the 99, using the bumper a little bit now. Charles Stanford still starting to fall off. David Rochester and Brandon Bain and Kalsinowski are trying to work their way up there. Here comes Catherine Young finally for the lead. We're going to go looking 4 wide off that corner. Charles Jackson trying to get the run. Still caution free here. Charles Sanford going to make it 3 wide there. Jackson trying to block. Charles Sanford going to take second now, it looks like. As it is a really good battle for the lead right now. Can Charles Sanford go for the lead here? With so many cautions we have, you have to race this lap like it's the last lap, and that is exactly what they are doing right now. You keep checking if the pace car lights are coming in or out. Brandon Bain working his way up here. I think it's too little time for him, though. Up to 29 and then 98 going for their lap back now. Still checking the pace car here repeatedly. Oh, and they're going to go 3 wide right there for a second. And Charles Jackson and Charles Sanford, this is just a battle for the lead here. And if the white flag is out for Charles Jackson, here comes the 10 of Catherine Young, though. Don't leave out the 18. And look at the 30 coming out of nowhere. Here comes the 10 on the inside of the 99. It's going to be a photo finish here, folks. Can Catherine Young get the win? Or will Charles Jackson get the win? It's a photo finish. It's Jackson by a splitter. Charles Jackson won this race by a splitter. And something I just realized, Brandon Bain was a lap down the whole time. But Charles Jackson won this race by a splitter, folks. A splitter is what won Charles Jackson this race. And we gotta take you to see that finish right there. Here we are, off of turn 4. The 10 has the favored inside line, but Charles Jackson not using the brakes at all. Gonna come back and somehow do this. As he just barely wins by a splitter. You gotta see that another time right there. That's how close that is. That's like the splitter basically. Maybe, yeah. I mean, about the fender length actually, if you look at it. But I mean, that was a crazy finish right there. Charles Jackson somehow did that. Man, I gotta give a hats out to all these drivers that they put on a great show here today. But Charles Jackson came out of nowhere for these last final stages, and he will get the win. Charles Jackson getting his first Truck Series victory. Actually, I think his first INORL victory, and finally gets it done here at Phoenix. But we will take you to your race results and point standings that everybody's waiting to see. And here is your race results. Charles Jackson only led 2 laps to get that win. Just came out of nowhere. How about Jacob York rallying back for 25th place finish out of all the crap that he'd been through that day? Actually, that's actually a quite good finish right there. Not too far behind Brandon Bain, who just, I don't know what happened to him, but came out of nowhere, they both did. Now to the thing that we all have been waiting for. After 21 of 36 events, Jacob York just about locked this baby up. And really, the only drivers that have a shot at winning this, because you have to, you have to have at least 146 points. So really, 6th and up are the only ones with a shot at winning this. So that's Pichu London, Brian James, Jacob Strumpf, Nick Warren, Brandon Bain, and Jacob York. But they're pretty far apart. Jacob York just about has this one locked up, dominated the year, and unless something stupidly goes wrong next week, then he has this one in the bag. But we will see you next week at Homestead for the season finale. Be a great intro I'm going to make about the year, and I will hope to make. I might be busy though, but anyways, man, thank everybody for just a fun season. I mean, coming down to the last race. Thank you guys all for watching. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and see you next week for the championship race at Homestead Banked Speedway.